Welcome back. You're watching Mags on Media. Now, as the 2018 Soccer World Cup draws to a conclusion, KFC coming out as a clear winner on the viral campaign front. Joining the massive online craze, mocking Brazilian soccer star Neymar's antics on the field, the authentically South African take by the agency Ogilvy Cape Town, winning the internet with its fictional player called Herbs, who decides to dive and roll his way through town on the way to his local branch.
Hi.
Yes. All right, let's stay with local advertising and well-known washing powder brand OMO tapping into a shocking statistic to bring its latest digital campaign to life. According to a Human Sciences Research Council study, 57% of South African children have absent fathers. In its ongoing campaign, which had a large focus around Father's Day in June, OMO's setting out to celebrate all different kinds of father figures. And here to talk us through the thinking is Shobna Prasad, Corporate Affairs and Sustainable Business Director at OMO. A very warm welcome to you. We'll get to the campaign in just a minute, but just one or two obvious questions. There's so much product parity around washing powder. How difficult a product is it to market?
Well, OMO is the second largest washing detergent in South Africa, but it really is about dirt being good for us. And it is about relating this to early childhood development, getting out there, living life, enjoying every experience in the mud, just taking that dripping juice on your chin and really looking at enjoying every experience that life has to offer without worrying about the stain on clothes. And that's what OMO intends and really looks to bring to every family in every household.
So critical that a product in this category finds its own very specific niche, and the dirt is good has been around, I know, Shobna, for a long time.
Yes.
What drives a consumer's washing powder choice?
I think it's really about the ability to maintain clothes in a home for a long period of time. And what OMO does is saying, use your clothes as often as you want to while you do the things in life that you really want to do as a family. OMO's also into breaking the kind of stereotypes that say only women do washing.
I'm glad you said that, because men also do washing, don't they?
Yes, and that's
with increasing frequency, I hope.
And that's the kind of stereotype we're hoping to address.
So why the decision then to focus on absent fathers? What informed your thinking in that respect?
Because laundry and washing is not just now a subject for the women only. Absent fathers are a result of many factors in this country, and it takes almost a village these days to raise a child, and many people in a family collectively do that. And so on Father's Day, we opted to celebrate everyone in a family who play a role in a child's life, and we felt that OMO was doing just that. Fathers try hard to be part of the family, but geographically, through work, through the economic conditions, through the kind of historical past that we have in this country, have often had no choice but to be apart from their families for geographical work reasons. And sometimes fathers are absent because they choose to be as well, and therefore grannies have to step in, uncles have to step in, aunts have to step in. And in families where we're in same-sex relationships as well, grannies, aunts, uncles, everybody comes together to raise a child. And so the OMO campaign is about celebrating everybody in a home that contributes to a child's upbringing.
So you raise huge awareness as far as this is concerned, but let me put to you that fundamentally you're in the business to move product. So you might raise awareness, as noble as it is, but are you really going to sell more boxes of washing powder as a result of this?
Well, we hope that while we sell product, we raise awareness around the responsibility that everyone has in the upbringing of a child. The first 1,000 days of a child's life are the most imperative ones. It then creates the responsibility of everyone surrounding that child to then make a contribution to the upbringing. And the awareness is about showing the responsibility that we all have while we sell washing powder. It's not just about moving product, but it's about raising the awareness too.
And my understanding is that it has found resonance among your very disparate market, and that is a good thing. That's exactly what you're trying to achieve. Having said that, though, you can't just dip your toe in the water or in the washing machine, as it so to speak. You've got to sustain momentum here. You've got to make sure that you've nailed your colour to an issue mast. How do you keep it moving?
Well, we're going to work with our team and work with communities and consumers, listen to the consumer, understand what the need is, understand how the messaging can be sustained. And we're looking now at the kind of bill and act that South Africa is looking at to enable fathers to be more present. So the kind of paternity leave that will enable fathers to spend more time with children.
And you really believe that it is a brand's job to be straying into this kind of advertising with a purpose these days?
I think Unilever overall looks at its total brand portfolio and looking at all of our products becoming brands that sell with purpose in every one of our portfolios. So OMO really is taking on the challenge and community's challenge around the impact of children on absent fathers.
Shobna Prasad, thank you very much indeed from OMO. Appreciate you joining us today. This is Magzo Media. Coming up on the programme, how a major international broadcaster is managing to bridge the gap between being a news source on the one hand and also an award-winning branded content creator. That's just ahead.